So I want to talk about tire pressure. When you talk about tire pressure is important, obviously, to make sure your vehicle is safe, and also helps to make sure that the vehicle is as fuel efficient as possible. So it's good to periodically check your tire pressure, even if you have a tire pressure monitor indicator on your vehicle. So if you have one of those small gauges or a more elaborate gauge, either one are sufficient, and they're most pretty accurate. So between your visits to the dealer or the shop, it's good to check your tire pressure. So this happens to be a 2015 Chevrolet Silverado, and this has a Michelin tire on it. It's a 265/70/17. So this is a factory tire. This is a Michelin Defender tire. It is an appropriate tire for this truck, and it has the original rim on the truck. This is a work truck package, so it has the original rim and an appropriate tire. So how you check your the appropriate tire pressure is you open your driver's door, and you will see these stickers right here. And these stickers right here will give you some tire information. And when you see original size and original and you see cold air tire pressure, you will see the numbers 35 psi. Okay, so it is telling you that your front tires should be at 35 psi. It shows that your rear tires should be at 35 psi, and it shows your spare. Now this is a full size spare, and you can see it's the exact same size as your other front and rear tires. So that spare also has psi of 35. So when you go to check your vehicle, if your tires are somewhere all matching 35, then you are good. You want to keep it at factory levels. That's my recommendation. You don't want to change it. Now if you're a pound or two higher, it's okay, but I prefer to keep everything as factory as possible with factory equipment. Now the only other thing I want to mention is it says cold tire pressure. Now cold tire pressure means the vehicle's sitting. You haven't just drove on the interstate at 80 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. It means it is cold, as if the vehicle's been sitting overnight, and that's the best time to check to do your air pressure at 35, because when you're driving, your vehicle's going to heat up and your tires are going to heat up, and that's not the time. They're recommending at 35 psi. So if your tires are hot and you pump them up to 35, then you're actually going to be lower than that once it cools down. So cold tire pressure, let the vehicle sit overnight, then check your air pressure, and do a little investigation on each 4 tires just to make sure there's no damage if you are less than 35. If one tire is significantly lower than the other 3, you probably have an issue with one of your tires. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Hope this helped you out a little bit about tire pressure.